What up, guys? One Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, November 30th, 2017, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. The Avengers must defend Earth from the invading Thanos and his army in the first trailer for Infinity War. The clip released Wednesday gave fans their first taste of the upcoming superhero epic, which will bring together all of the heroes from throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thanos, with his Infinity Gauntlet in hand, is seen arriving to face the Avengers as he throws down Spider-Man, played by Tom Holland, and delivers a punch to Iron Man, played by Robert Downey Jr. Another key moment involves Black Panther, played by Chadwick Boseman, preparing his home of Wakanda for an attack when he is joined by Captain America, played by Chris Evans. Black Panther says towards Captain America, who's now sporting a beard, "Evacuate the cities, engage our defenses, and get this man a shield." The pair, along with the Hulk, played by Mark Ruffalo, Winter Soldier, played by Sebastian Stan, and Black Widow, played by Scarlett Johansson, are later seen charging into battle together. Other Marvel characters that appear throughout the trailer include Doctor Strange, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, his partner Wong, played by Benedict Wong, Scarlet Witch, played by Elizabeth Olsen, Vision, played by Paul Bentley, Loki, played by Tom Hiddleston, Falcon, played by Anthony Mackie, and Thor, played by Chris Hemsworth, who appears at the end as he meets with the Guardians of the Galaxy, consisting of Star-Lord, played by Chris Pratt, Gamora, played by Zoe Saldana, Drax, played by Dave Bautista, Groot, played by Vin Diesel, Rocket, played by Bradley Cooper, and Mantis, played by Bom Klemenetov. Avengers Infinity War is set to arrive in theaters on May 4th. Today, host Matt Lauer has been fired by NBC after the network received a complaint alleging that he took part in, quote, inappropriate sexual behavior. Lauer's Today co-host Savannah Guthrie made the announcement on the morning show Wednesday alongside Hoda Kotb. She read a statement from Chairman NBC News Andrew Lack. Lack said in a statement, "On Monday night, we received a detailed complaint from a colleague about the inappropriate sexual behavior in the workplace by Matt Lauer. It represented, after serious review, a clear violation of our company's standards. As a result, we've decided to terminate his employment." Later Wednesday, Variety published the result of a 2-month investigation into Lauer's alleged misconduct at NBC. Unnamed sources told Variety that Lauer was fired after a current NBC employee filed a complaint detailing his alleged sexual misconduct over a span of several months in 2014. Variety said it spoke with dozens of current and former NBC employees, as well as 3 women who said that the Today co-host sexually harassed them. Those sources offered examples of Lauer's alleged workplace behavior. Lauer once showed his penis to a female colleague, gave a fellow employee a sex toy, and would sometimes ask female producers who they'd sleep with. Matt Lauer has been terminated from NBC News. On Monday, they received a detailed complaint from a colleague about the inappropriate sexual misbehavior in the workplace by Matt Lauer. Lack's statement continued by saying, while it is the first complaint about his behavior in over 20 years he's been at NBC News, we were also presented with the reason to believe this may not have been an isolated incident. Our highest priority is to create a workplace environment where everyone feels safe and protected, and to ensure that any actions that run counter to our core values are met with consequences, no matter who the offender is. Lack concluded by saying, "We are deeply saddened by these turn of events, but we will face it together as a news organization and do it in a transparent manner as we can. To that end, Noah and I will be meeting with as many of you as possible throughout the day today to answer your questions." Guthrie said Wednesday morning, "We just learned this moments ago, just this morning. As I'm sure you can imagine, we're devastated and we're still processing all of this. And I will tell you right now, we do not know more than what I just shared with you. But we will be covering this story as reporters, as journalists. I'm sure we'll be learning more details in the hours and days to come, and we promise we'll share that with you." Guthrie concluded, "We are heartbroken. I'm heartbroken for Matt. He is my dear, dear friend and my partner, and he has been loved by many, many people here. And I'm heartbroken for the brave colleague who came forward to tell her story, and any other women who have told their own stories." President Donald Trump, meanwhile, ironically, tweeted about the firing. He said, "Wow, Matt Lauer was just fired from NBC for inappropriate sexual behavior in the workplace, but when will the top executives at NBC and Comcast be fired for putting out so much fake news? Check out Andy Lack's Pass." Johnny Galecki will appear in an episode of the forthcoming Roseanne reboot. Series star Roseanne Barr confirmed in a since-deleted tweet Tuesday that the 42-year-old actor will return for the ABC revival. She wrote, according to Entertainment Tonight, "We have got our Johnny Galecki back on Roseanne this episode. What a joy to work with such a deeply empathetic actor. Very moving for all of us. #joy." Barr followed up by calling the new season a dream come true. She also praised the young actors who will play her grandchildren on the show. The star tweeted, "Its 10th season of Roseanne is just a dream come true for an old lady comic who fought so hard to honor working class people in America." She also added, "The kids are playing my grandchildren on the Roseanne show are fantastic actors, and I am in love with all three of them. They are all movie stars." Sources told ET Galecki was on set rehearsing this week and will film his episode Friday. The actor played David Headley from season 4 through 9 of Roseanne's original 9-season run. ABC Entertainment president Channing Dungey had confirmed in August that Galecki, who now stars on the CBS sitcom The Big Bang Theory, was in talks to return. The Wrap reported November 13th that the actor had yet to finalize a deal. Jennifer Lawrence says poor reception for her movie Mother caused strain with ex-boyfriend Darren Aronofsky, who directed the film. The 27-year-old actress explained in Variety Actors on Actors interview with Adam Sandler how negative reviews of Mother led to an unhealthy place in her relationship with the 48-year-old director. Lawrence confessed, "Dating the director was different. We'd be on the tour together. I'd come back to the hotel, and the last thing I want to talk about or think about is the movie. He comes back from the tour, and that's all he wants to talk about." She recalled, "I was doing double duty of trying to be a supportive partner while also being like, can I please, for the love of God, not think about Mother for 1 second. He would start reading my reviews, and I finally was like, it's not healthy, neither of us are doing it." E! News reported this month that Lawrence and Aronofsky split in October after a year of dating. The pair's busy schedules and the 22-year age difference contributed to the breakup, according to People. A source says once they are onto new projects and interests, it's harder to keep up relationships of any kind. They never were destined for marriage. They had fun, shared many beliefs, and enjoyed what they could learn from each other. Another insider added, "There is a huge age difference, and they are different people. Each have to look practically to the future. Jen has yet to figure out her life and how it would evolve. He has responsibilities in life that she has yet to experience." Lawrence will next star in Red Sparrow, while Aronofsky will release the documentary One Strange Rock in 2018. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Him director David Yates stands by this decision to cast Johnny Depp in the film series. The 54-year-old British filmmaker said in an interview with Entertainment Weekly that he considered Amber Heard's accusations of abuse against Depp, who plays Gellert Grindelwald in the movies, to be a dead issue. Yates said, "Honestly, there's an issue at the moment where there is a lot of people being accused of things. They are being accused of multiple victims, and it's compelling and frightening. With Johnny, it seems to me there was one person who took a pop at him and claimed something." He also added, "I can only tell you about the man I see every day. He's full of decency and kindness, and that's all I see. Whatever accusations was out there doesn't tally the kind of human being I've been working with." Yates brought up Depp's ex-partners Vanessa Paradis, Lorianne Allison, and Winona Ryder, who have also supported the actor. Ryder told Time in June 2016 that Depp was, quote, "never abusive at all towards her." Yates said, "By testament, some of the women in Depp's life have said the same thing. That's not the human being we know. It's very different than cases where there are multiple accusers over many years that need to be examined, and we need to reflect on our industry that allows that to roll on year in and year out." He asserted, "Johnny is in that category in any shape or form. So to me, it doesn't bear any more analysis. It's a dead issue." Fans slammed Yates on Twitter following his comments about Depp, with many declaring that the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Him sequel, Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, to be canceled. One person tweeted Tuesday, "And just like that, Fantastic Beasts is canceled." Another wrote Wednesday, "David Yates' justification for having Johnny Depp in Fantastic Beasts 2 is every bit as weak as Ron Weasley's magic skills." Heard has accused Depp of abuse while filing for divorce from the actor in May 2016. The pair reached a settlement in August 2016, with Heard announcing the same month that she will donate her $7 million settlement to charity. Farrah Abraham confronts MTV in a new Season 7 promo for Teen Mom OG. The preview of Monday's episode shows the 26-year-old reality star going off on a producer after being told she can't continue on the show if she also works in the adult industry. The producer says, "If you choose to work in the adult industry, we can't continue to film you." Abraham responds, "Who are you to tell someone to choose one thing? Fuck you for shooting me for being who I am." Abraham had slammed Viacom, MTV's parent company, in a Facebook post in October after she was reportedly fired for appearing in a pornographic webcam show. She later accused Viacom and several producers of fake firing her. The star wrote, "Viacom legal confirms I have not been fired. I have not been breached my contract. Why has film stopped?" Morgan J. Freeman of 11th Street Productions is a professional fake women hater. She also added, "My daughter, my family, myself have all suffered from the contrived malicious hate crimes against me. God is great, as I have rose above and am successful beyond all these setbacks." Abraham came to fame on 16 and Pregnant before starring on Teen Mom. The show co-stars Caitlin Lowell, Macy Bookout, and Amber Portwood, and airs Mondays on MTV. Tyrese Gibson apologized on Instagram Tuesday for his recent series of social media posts that contained, in his words, some really stupid things. Gibson made headlines throughout October and November where he feuded with Dwayne Johnson over the delay of Fast and Furious 9 to make way for a spin-off, posted about his custody battle over his 10-year-old daughter Shayla, and wrote that his friends Will and Jada Pinkett Smith had sent him money to pay for legal fees. The actor says that the social media moments, which also included him crying into the camera, were caused by the drug Reluti, and that everything he said wasn't true, including the money he received from the Smiths and his wife's pregnancy. Gibson said, alongside photos of messages describing Capricorns, "Let's get this all off the table a few weeks back while stressed, and of course, as I was embarrassingly spoke on this, I was advised to use some psych meds called Reluti, and I did really some stupid things publicly and privately that will take me a while to recover." He continued, "To clear the air, because I'm an open book and got nothing to hide. My wife is not pregnant and never was. Those meds had me on one. I owe no one any money on any level." And he stated that he has apologized to the Smiths for his comment. He concluded by saying, "I apologize to those of you that I've let down from the way this all looks but we live and learn, and I've learned a lot. For my so-called loved ones who went out of their way to step on me while I was down. I know exactly who you are, and I've seen everything. I love you too. This is my last post about the past. Let's move on, shall we?" The Last Jedi star Daisy Ridley took part in a special Star Wars-themed edition of the Whisper Challenge alongside Jimmy Fallon Tuesday on The Tonight Show. Ridley and Fallon wore headphones that resemble Princess Leia's hair buns in the game and listened to music as they guessed which Star Wars phrase the other was saying by reading lips. Ridley was up first and eventually was able to guess correctly that Fallon was saying the iconic opening lines from the films a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Fallon, meanwhile, had trouble guessing that Ridley was saying Billy D. Williams' character's name, Lando Calrissian, and then later struggled with "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope," first guessing that the actress was saying Pickle and Elmo. Fallon joked, "I forgot it was Star Wars theme." Ridley will be seen in Star Wars The Last Jedi when it's released in theaters December 15th. The Weeknd is making a fresh start following his split from Selena Gomez. The 27-year-old singer purged Gomez from his Instagram account Tuesday by deleting all photos of the 25-year-old recording artist and actress, according to Entertainment Tonight. Access Hollywood had reported Sunday that The Weeknd unfollowed Gomez on Instagram. Gomez unfollowed The Weeknd earlier this month, but kept several photos with the singer, including a snapshot of the 2017 Met Gala. People reported in October that The Weeknd and Gomez called it quits after 10 months of dating. Gomez spent time with ex-boyfriend Justin Bieber prior to the news of the split and appeared to have officially rekindled her romance with the singer. A source told E! News this week they both spent Thanksgiving with their families. They are still doing really well together, but they agreed it was best for them to be with their families for the holidays. An insider added Selena felt it was too soon for Justin to come to Texas with her. Her family is still getting comfortable with the idea of them back together. The Weeknd, meanwhile, has reconnected with ex-girlfriend Bella Hadid since his breakup with Gomez. So as told People, The Weeknd never stopped loving Bella, but is not officially back together with the model. Eminem's upcoming ninth studio album titled Revival has received a December 15th release date. The album was made on the rapper's Twitter account Tuesday alongside a comedic video that was advertising a fake prescription drug that shares the album's name. The spokesman says in the clip about the album, used as directed. Revival will feature the single Walk on Water featuring Beyonce that was released earlier in November. The project is Eminem's first album released since 2013's Marshall Mathers LP2. In 2015, the 45-year-old released the singles Phenomenal and Kings Never Die featuring Gwen Stefani. The street Rihanna grew up on in Barbados has officially been renamed after her. The government of Barbados announced this week. The street formerly known as Westbury New Road in Barbados' St. Michael Parish will now be called Rihanna Drive. Barbados Ministry of Tourism said that the decision was made after Westbury New Road had become a growing tourist attraction for fans of the singer seeking a glimpse of her Barbadian roots. The government said in a statement, additionally, it was thought necessary to highlight the many achievements of the Grammy Award-winning singer, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. The government said in a statement, according to the Jamaican Observer, additionally, it was thought necessary to provide her with this honor. Rihanna, born Robin Fenty, grew up in St. Michael Parish until the age of 16 when she was discovered by a record producer and flown out to New York City, where she eventually signed with Jay-Z's Def Jam Records. And finally, here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of December 9th. Number 10, Maroon 5 featuring SZA with What Lovers Do. Number 9, Demi Lovato with Sorry Not Sorry. Number 8, Portugal the Man with Feel It Still. Number 7, Sam Smith with Too Good at Goodbyes. Number 6, Cardi B with Bodak Yellow, Money Moves. Number 5, Ed Sheeran with Perfect. Number 4, Imagine Dragons with Thunder. Number 3, Lil Pump with Gucci Gang. Number 2, Camila Cabello featuring Young Thug with Havana. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of December 9th, Post Malone featuring 21 Savage with Rockstar. And as your entertainment report for Thursday, November 30th, 2017, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.